this time.
All right, everybody. We're back this week with my wife's going to commentate with me, and this is our 5 shot a really good match a couple weeks ago, and just told him I'd post it for him so he could watch it and show his friends and everything. So we're going to move right over into this and get started. This is Tank Breaking, and he's their 6 playing R5 Joseph. So, okay, broke dry, scratched. So he can, if he puts his cue ball in this area, shoots it in that pocket, he can roll forward just a little bit and have that 2 in the opposite corner. So he's coming to take a look. That's good. So I've been trying to coach my guys to, always walk around, take a look. Then I won't do it myself. So yeah, it does go that way. All right, so here's just stop it there where the X is. Have a shot on the 3, and then this one you can try to go around, or you can try to stun it there. He did okay. He got himself a shot. Now on the 4 to the 5, I like putting a little left English on it to bring it below the 8. So I'm just predicting his path here. She got a good bump there. Got him out for the 5 ball down there.
I wonder if it wouldn't have been as good as if he hadn't hit the 8 though.
Right. Now
like
if
he might have stopped
mm-hmm.
right in front of the.
Well,
7.
if he would have come below the 8, he would have had enough speed to be out more center table.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
And he just missed that shot. So just an inning. Now he's left Tank straight in, almost up there, but it gives him a good shot, roll up for the 6. He doesn't have to do anything special for it. And now he's got just roll it in the side with the 6 ball and float down for the 7 on the opposite side. Nice center English shot, nothing special. And then I like a stop shot here. That way it gives you an angle on the 8 to get back to the 9. So, like I say, everybody shoots things differently. So he rolled up, and I've started shooting these shots this way, go top English and it brings you out for a good angle on that 9 ball. And he drew it, which nothing wrong with that. He just didn't get exactly what he would have wanted. It's still salvageable if you execute right. I like just running top English on these now. There's no way you're going to scratch on that with just from where it is, just shooting top English. But he drug it, and then
right in the pocket.
Yeah, and then he gives that to Joseph. He doesn't make him shoot it. So we're at 6-4 after the first rack, which it's not terrible on the first one, but when you're already giving 2 points to somebody's skill level below you on the first rack, if you don't turn it around on this rack, it starts getting tough. So he breaks and makes a ball, and he can shoot this 1 ball on the side and try to get in this gap, or he might put a little English on it. You run into those, but that's the gap you want to get if you're shooting on the side. But he makes an even better decision here.
So really good defense.
Yes, very good defense. So, and that's why he gets comments sometimes about being a 5. Some people don't believe him.
Well, I'm really surprised I haven't gotten those comments.
You do sometimes, because you'll look for defenses and play them, and you're a 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, got a good coach.
I do what I can. So he made a good kick there. He didn't really hurt himself on this one because he's not going to run out. But what he's going to do is play another defense right back, and random mark for my pin there. But he's going to try to just drag it straight underneath the 9 And I should have drew my line longer is what I should have done. That way I could have got it over further.
Mm-hmm.
So I take the blame on that one. Not really.
No.
So he didn't quite hook him, but he's not got a good shot. And chances are if he made that, he scratched. So now we're down here. He can control his shot off this one ball and just float down. Now he's got his choice. He can either go for the shot in the side, or he can play the 2-ball up table and just freeze that cue ball right behind the 7. And he went with that one, which is the smart shot to do. So that was a really good shot. And Tank's already frustrated by this point because he didn't get down and look at that. He just shot.
Just did it, yeah.
And you got to be careful getting to that point too early in the game.
Mm-hmm.
He's not out of it yet. I mean, it's 8-4. You know, no, by no means is he out of it. But if you allow yourself to get frustrated, you may be out of it.
Yeah, I've been there.
And see, I like putting the cue ball up there and shooting the 2-ball down, following it for that 3. Because this isn't a horrible shot, but it just doesn't get you where you want to be.
I probably wouldn't have even done either one of those that you just said.
And there's other options.
Shot it up at the just because I'm a 2.
Let me say there's other options, but that's of what that was there. That's probably what I would have went with. So now he's looking at a defense here. Whenever I draw the line, I know I do. There you go. So he's looking at putting a 3 into the 9 and thinning and getting the cue ball back up there. And then he stands up and calls timeout, which is a good thing because he's talking to me about this. And while he's talking to me, I'm looking at something right there. And then I walk up here to get a better look at it. And he's talking about all the defense stuff he's saying. And I say, you know, that 3-ball goes, right? And then play this basically the same thing off there. You're going to come down 1 rail down and then back up. And you're going to shoot for right in that area where if you don't make the 3, they're hooked on the 4. Don't think I marked 2. Nope, I didn't. So now you can just basically a stop shot jacked up on the rail though and get it to stop right there. He shot that really good.
Mm-hmm.
This one here, if you can pull it back above the 7, you're good. But if he hit to the wrong side of the pocket, but he's still got a shot on the 7, he's going to shoot it down table. And so this is about the best I've seen him shoot in a long time. But I am working with him to get the angle out of the cue as much as he shoots with. So we're at the end of the second rack, and it's 16-4. He got all 10 on that one by playing defenses. So defenses can definitely win games for you. So there he made a 6-ball and almost the 5. So he's got the 1 ball in both corners. He can take it either way he wants to. So this turns into a preference or look at your obstacles situation. You know, you want to shoot what's going to benefit you the most. And I'm with him. Somebody's waiting on me, I'll just let them shoot. I don't like knowing they're standing behind me. It makes me rush. And I'm not a Russian.
Stop it.
Look, I can reach you from over here.
Mm-hmm.
That's how long my hand is. So my prediction was wrong. He shot the pocket I was looking at. So now, nice easy combo here. You just gotta do what he does, control your speed, and ask people with hats to get out of your way.
Yep. Big fat head out your way.
He's got a small beanie type head.
I mean, yeah, I guess you're right. A bug just flew in my face.
Yeah, it'll happen. Ladybug's out.
Yep.
So I made a really nice shot here.
Mm-hmm.
Controlled his speed, didn't get hooked. So now he can play the 2 in the side here and float it into the 7 to stop him where he has shape on the 3. He's been showing some really good decision making lately, especially for a 5. Yeah, he comboed that and made that. Again, stop and keep it score. And then he missed that. I think I'm right. We're only up to 5 innings. And he's already at 20 points. Tank is thinking, and I'm not sure about what.
So I'm wondering if he did try to thin it and he just totally missed it.
I would shoot it this way, into the rail with a little bit of English, hit the 3 there, try to cross over the top of it, send the cue ball up by the 7, and leave the 3 down. And this is what we're thinking he's trying to do, is thin this 3 ball into the rail and just send the 3 up that way. I'm wondering if he's probably trying to make it, honestly.
I think he was trying to make, like, somehow bump the 9 too or something. I don't know, but he just did not make it.
Nope. So then this ball in hand, I like either putting it there and going across and back for the 4 ball, or to put it over here just a little straighter in and go in and follow it forward 2 rails across for the 4 over there. Of course, my lines aren't exact. That's just roughly what I like to do. But I don't like this.
See, okay, so he can see, I mean, he can
cut it down. And then if you do it, try to go over and back and then control your line to stay enough below the 7 and get somewhere in this area, and you're still good on the 7. And it's not hard to control it that way. You just got to make a good hit on the 4 ball. And he hit just a little off, but you can see he got good shape on the 7. He didn't get out of line there, and it would have been easy to stay. And this is what I do, and it doesn't take but a second for me to think about. I'm banking this ball in, and I'm running up towards the 7 ball, and it's like, yep, exactly the way I drew it. So he made 2 points there, and an inning. But
is that where he jumped up?
I think it is. Yeah. If you rewind that, you can see why he missed that ball. He moved before he shot. See, I like going this way, banking it, or cutting it. Either one. That turns into a preference thing too. Everybody shoots one of those better, but you don't all get lucky like that. That's pretty good. So you can bank this or cut it. And he said right after this that he was banking it. He said he just hit it that bad that he was trying to bank it and miss. So now he calls another timeout, and we both get into overthinking contest. That last line I drew is what I'm trying to get him to do, and then you can follow it forward 2 rails around, and then you can also draw it 2 rails around. I normally go with the drawing 2 rails, but I'm trying to stick to his strength too. And this is new felt, so that's what I was telling him right there is sometimes a new felt, it's going to react weird and you're going to end up just staying down there in that corner instead of hitting the 2 rails and coming out. That's what I'm saying there. Go 2 rails around. But I was telling him, don't hit straight bottom English because you could draw it all the way over into that pocket. And I think that made him too nervous. I told him right. And I was like, no, left. Yeah. So I'm good at confusing people. So he hit it pretty much just like I told him to. It was just I told him bad. But he got fortunate here to have the shot he does. And he shoots those good. So that's good. I got him. Now we're at 24-6. So in the last 2 racks, Tank's made 2 points. So that's 18-2 in the last 2 racks. That's rough. So now it's getting really dire because Joe's needs 12, 11. And now Tank still needs 40. So that's hard. So he's got a bank available if he wants to take it. But he doesn't. He goes for a smarter shot. He just didn't hit it quite hard enough. But it's good that he's looking at these and thinking about it. I did forget an inning, though. Maybe 2. I can't remember how many innings. It seems like this was like 17. But I could be wrong. Could have been 20-something because he did play a lot of defenses. Joseph did. And that's what I would have tried to done is played the 1 up and leave the cue ball behind the 9. And I kind of feel that's what he's doing. He just hit it too hard. So now he can go, or I would shoot it that way. That's why I like shooting this shot. But I'm not the one playing, so this is just a prediction of what I would do. But he shoots this shot better than I do, I think.
He can have a little finesse when he wants to.
Yeah, I'm trying to get him out of shooting so many soft finesse shots, though, because I think it gets him in trouble.
Well, when he shoots hard, though, he shoots really hard.
Right, we got to find. He's got to
find
that
his middle ground. Yeah,
exactly. And then here you can draw back above 3 or follow forward under the 3. Both of them are good. He controlled that one really nice. Just roll it up in that area for the 4 ball. And here you just shoot a stop shot. You got that 6 will go by the 7. And that's what he was trying, and he just hit it bad. And he can cut it down here in this bottom corner, which he tried to do really fast. And you can tell the frustration's getting to him now. Because you got your opponent needs 10 points and you need 40. It starts looking bleak. So he's going to You're going to try to cut it up there. He's been doing really good about standing up and looking when he's not sure. That's what I'm trying to get this one to do too. Stop and stand up.
I've been doing better.
You do. Like I say, I'm the one that struggles with it. I don't know why I do, but I struggle with just standing up. And I tell everybody, just stand up. It'll benefit you. And I don't know.
Excuse me.
Maybe I think I'm so amazing I don't have to stand up. That could be it.
You are pretty amazing sometimes.
They're not supposed to inflate my head right now. This was the time to be like, yes, you should probably stand up more. So he went for that shot there, played it on the just about the line I had, and he got a good leave out of it. So nothing wrong there. And I would try the kick and stick here, and I think that's what he was trying.
So are you trying to? Are you saying leave the cue ball down here?
Right there where the X was.
Is that what you meant? Okay.
Yeah. So if you hit it right off of the rebound, it'll just stop.
Stop, yeah.
Mm-hmm. So now he can shoot this and draw it back. He could get it over there. He could come over on the other side of the 6. But I would try there. And he just bobbled the 6. 4.
Yeah, I was about to say
bobbled the 4. So this one you could play left English and hit the left rail over there after making the 4, spin it down and get to the 6. I like shooting wide right English and coming all the way around, and he played the right in between, which worked out better than what I would have done. So he played that really good. Got the breakout, got him a shot on the 6. So I say he's been showing good decision making. But we don't make them all. So I missed that. Got his shape. So it's about a 20% victory. Can't be any more than that. You're not shooting. All right, good shot, Tank. Gets nice path right between those. And then gets a little too straight on the 7, where really your only option that you have is to come off the rail, because anything else is going to be hard to get the 7 or the cue ball to move over towards the 8 ball off of the 7. So I got a good hit there, a fortunate bump, and then I cut it there, and I play my speed to try to come out about right there. And then he just hit it harder than I would have, and he followed the line.
Far enough.
Yeah, so he got in a rough spot right there, where it's tough to cut that in if you're just not on. And he wasn't on that night. He does normally shoot better than this. Which has left him a tough cut from all the way down at the other end of the table. And he also likes this 4-railer, which I was thinking, this would be a pretty decent time to take a swing at that one, because he likes that shot. I like that shot. I showed it to him, and he's tried to do it on almost every match since then.
Yeah, y'all make me crazy.
It makes me smile. Keep doing it. It's fun, and we can't lose the fun.
And you did hear that I said y'all.
Oh yeah, I know, both of us. Because I try crazy stuff all the time. But he tried to cut it, and if you watched his cue, he kind of had some movement in it, like trying to throw English into it, so to speak. And this is the part where I wish it still would tell you the innings on the app, because if I'm doing stuff like that, I'd be able to.
See, those are the shots I'm still having problems with.
Mm-hmm. They still give me problems too. I've been playing for a while.
Because the ones on the rail, I'm pretty good at cutting. I'm pretty good at cutting those. But the ones that are just off of the rail, I'm still struggling.
Yep. So we gave him that one too. So it's 31-9. And he was breaking good, making the ball pretty much every time.
Mm-hmm.
So he's got a shot on the one here. I would shoot it with right English. Not a ton of it, but just enough to get it over in that area. That way you got a good shot on your 2-ball. Got to turn the autofocus off next time. But he put maybe a little bit of left. I mean, definitely at least no right. Might have been center, but I think he put a little left on it. So I try to put just a tip low and a tip right to drag this down and out for the 3-ball. That way the 7-ball is not an issue. But this is where I predict he's going to go. Because he doesn't shoot those with any power or force. So you're not really gonna have anything but rolling English by the time you get down there. And then like this, I wish I would have told him to shoot this shot this way, but I don't.
Yeah, you live, you learn.
And sometimes you just see it better later.
Right.
So I kind of look at it there, and I must abandon that thought. So I'm looking at where he'd need to hit, and it's right there where the pocket is, where you need to hit to do one rail into the 3. And
So could you have hit it up at the top of the?
well, that's what I was looking at there, is because the 9-ball gets pretty big.
Gotcha.
Because definitely want to make a good hit for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm telling him to hit right by the point. And I noticed this a while ago while I was watching this of how high he actually hits on the rail there. So if you watch this, Joseph, look at where you actually hit on that rail. It'll tell you a lot about it.
So you basically told him to hit the tip?
Just right outside of it.
Yeah, he hit way up there.
Mm-hmm.
Even though he still hit it, but
yeah, he still made a good hit, but yeah. So I'd go somewhere in between those 2 spots. Either go one rail up that way or go one rail up the other way. Either way, one rail. And he did it. He shot that good. And then here, all you got to do is basically a stop shot or a touch of right. Oh, yeah, that's the one he moved on right there.
Oh, okay.
That's the one he moved on. He moved over a good 6 inches on that. So rewind that spot. That's where he did it. He missed it by a bit of what he slid over.
Mm-hmm.
So my prediction was wrong there for sure. So he's got choices on this one. He can go all the way up there.
She made a point.
Point? Oh, point. Give him a point. I got you. I didn't give Tank one either. Or do an inning. So yeah. How many balls did Tank make?
I don't remember.
I don't either. Okay, so now he's pretty well straight in. And I would either roll up to about right there, or I would roll all the way to the other end of the table, one of the two, to get myself a good shot on the 7 ball. So now he does good here. Makes a good shot. And then I'm saying if he cuts it in, he could do inside and spin over, or outside and run over there. He went that right in between, where I don't like either one of them. So he shoots that and leaves him basically straight in. I missed 2 on him. No, I didn't miss 2 on him. They're right here. I went ahead and marked it. Okay, so now he's down. He needs 1 point, and Tank's got 13. So I actually did this a while ago, and I forgot to hit record, and I got 13 points on Tank then too. So I'm pretty confident on the 13 points. And then all you need is a good break, and there it is. That's the match, and that's a pretty awkward handshake. So even if you're frustrated, just make sure you show your teammates or your opponent respect. You know, if you shoot good, you're gonna want the same thing. So this is all about camaraderie to me. Let's out having fun, not, I don't know. I just not putting anybody down. Some people can't shoot as good as you, and other people shoot better than you. So you're gonna be the one on the bad end someday.
Yep.
And that's it. We're here to try to help you guys maybe learn something from our matches, and little things like that. Like if Tank can watch this, he'll see where he moved on that shot, and that's what made him miss. And that's a good thing about just recording yourself and going back and watching it. You don't have to post them, but go back and watch these, and you'll see. You'll pick up on the mistakes you're making, or the mistakes your opponents are making, and that'll help you figure out what not to do. So. But that's it for this week, and we're going to try to find her match and get it up for next week. So until then, enjoy the video and have a good week.